Well,
So,
I'll
yep.
just I'll give you a shout out here because I think what Remington was onto and what you do so well, John, is, you ask the question or you kind of pose the question, like, how do you get in front of realtors? If you're a small business owner right now and you're trying to get in front of somebody, I think, spoiler alert, the answer is add value. How do you get in front of somebody? Add value.
Absolutely.
How do you get in front of somebody? Build relationships. There's a relationship framework that we've created where it's, connect that leads to a conversation that then leads to an introduction. So you got to go deep with the people you already know. You got to ask for introductions. You got to be curious. You got to listen. You have to understand what that person's looking for and how you can serve them. And I think that's something that you guys do really well. And, I kind of look at you as like a Switzerland. You guys are a neutral party. You're not a real estate company coming in trying to host events for recruiting. You're a neutral party and you're trying to add value. And now your attendance is through the roof. I mean, our team just attended your gala, and it's like every time you guys throw a gala, you need a bigger room, John.
No, man.
Oh, we'll get to that in a
We're
little
very
bit.
blessed. It's crazy.
We're talking to small business owners here, and I love your story, and I love the story of Real Producers and Cutco and how you kind of came up, and you and Rem have just, you're on a rocket ship, and it's awesome to see you guys. And I know you have your challenges, and I think it's important to talk about those challenges. But as we change gears to this pod here, I think the one thing that the listener can take away is when we start to talk about things that are true. Things that are true are, what's fundamental. And so from your perspective, we talk about mastering the fundamentals. What's fundamental about owning and publishing a magazine? What's fundamental about building community? Like what are the things that, no matter what day of the week it is, it's fundamental for you and your success?
Yeah, that's a great question. Our parent company is the N2 company. That is who, basically, if to best describe it, they are the Coca-Cola. And underneath that Coca-Cola brand, there's tons of brands. Okay, Real Producers is one of 7 brands underneath that umbrella. So they're the one who makes the magazine luxury. They print it, they mail it, they ship it. They have the rights to the actual printing side of things. And that company has a culture like I've never experienced before. And there are a few core values that the company has, and there's a few that stick out to me, Brad, in that question of like what is needed from a just even perspective to build community. And you already actually touched on the one that is my favorite core value of N2s, and that's add value always. Add value always. That's my number one core value that I love. We have some other ones that are really great too, like make every minute count, be better tomorrow than you are today, embrace we, not me. Right? Some of these are very important core values to having a successful business and running a successful company. But that add value always one, a little more in depth than what it says for our brand is it says our clients owe us nothing. It's literally what it says. Our clients owe us nothing. It's our responsibility to add value to people in order for them to see the value and then obviously be with you forever, right? So our definition in our business of a successful relationship or a community that we're building successfully is our people renewing from a vendor perspective. Our agents
Are you adding value now?
Right. Are we adding value now consistently to these people, right?